So we can start on our backs, symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. Begin to slow down your breath. And let yourself rest, releasing into the support behind you. Inhaling until you're full. Exhaling until you're empty. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. And let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out really long as you can through your fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms and flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then let's roll onto one side. So we'll extend the bottom arm long, point your toes, try and bring your legs into alignment with your upper body so nothing's out of that straight long line, except the top hand can be on the floor to support you a little bit. We're going to squeeze the legs together and lift them up. Inner leg squeezing and then reaching long, out and long, working core strength. And then release down. Now lift the legs and the bottom arm. Top hand can balance you, support you. Squeezing the legs together, reaching out through the top of the head, through the fingers, through the toes. And then release down. Now take the top arm overhead, both arms squeezing together, legs squeezing together, and lift up. Flounder pose. There may be a little flopping that happens. And release down. Bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, and let's flex the feet. That will help balance you a little bit. You can bring the top leg up like tree. Sole of the foot to the inner leg, and try and bring everything into the midline. So opening your knee, bring the hips in. If you can, balance without your hand. If you need it, you can always bring it there. So even though there's a lot on the floor, this is a bit of a balancing pose. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toe. And extend your leg whatever amount you're able. It might be just a little bit, or part way, or all the way straight. Try and keep bringing everything into the midline. Wobbling is normal. Falling may happen. It's okay. And then release your hand back to the floor and lower your leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Kick out through your heel, reaching your leg as long as you can, and your toes up towards your head. So you're splitting your legs wide. And then release your foot to the floor where it is. The hand that was on your head can reach for the outside of the foot. You might need to bend your knee quite a bit, or use a strap, or don't bother with the foot and hold your calf, wherever you can reach. And then roll open through the top shoulder. Deep twist, drop down through the top hip. Staying in your twist, if you'd like, you can add a quad stretch. Your free hand reaching for your free foot, drawing it in. If that doesn't work for you, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Just working with your body, exploring what's possible, feeling what gets stirred up while you're here doing this. release, roll back onto your back. And bring your knees in, little circle or rock with your knees. And then let's stretch out and come on to the other side. So starting by pointing the toes. Top hand can help you balance, bottom arm reaching long, whole body in a straight long line, reach out and up through just the legs. Strong core, but relaxed face, deep breath. Release down and then lift up through the legs and the bottom arm, reaching out through the fingers, out through the toes. Release down, take the top arm overhead. Reach out to come up. Squeeze legs together, arms together, reaching long, strong core. And then release down. Bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, flex your feet. Finding your balance without the use of your arm, and then slide that top leg up towards the inner thigh as high as you can, slow as you need, like tree. Bringing everything into the midline. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toe and extend whatever amount. You don't have to go beyond your limits. Go right up to them, not beyond them, exploring what they are. And then release, hand to the floor, lower your leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Kick out through your heel, reach through your toes, splitting your legs as wide as they'll go. And then release your foot to the floor. Hand that was on your head reaches for your foot, ankle, calf, or a strap. Roll open through the top shoulder, drop down through the top hip. If you want to add a quad stretch, and you did so on the other side, free hand can reach for your free foot. Roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in and give it a little circle or rock. Let's make our way up to sitting and come all the way into a forearm plank. So we'll measure off the forearms so the elbows are just shoulder width apart. Set your forearms down so they're parallel. And step your feet back, bringing your whole body into a straight long line and lifting that straight long line as high up away from the floor as you can, evenly. Belly, chest, thighs, shins, everything lifting. And then let's shift onto one forearm. Lift the top arm up. You can have your feet one in front of the other or one on top of the other. Can there be ease within the effort? Last breath here. Release. Switch over to the other side, carefully, slowly, engaging what's useful 100% and then letting go of what's not needed. Can there be ease here? One more breath. Let's release. And come back to child's pose. Letting the weight of your body drop. And just remember that resting is an integral part of this practice, and you can rest whenever you need to, in whatever shape feels right for you. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and into downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Might pedal out your feet a little bit here, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another, and let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Taking any movement here. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time, stacking up. We'll come towards the front of the mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. Hands together at the heart. Feet can be together or apart, standing tall. Next inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in a good resting pose. That could be down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, reach your right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make, exploring your full range of motion. You could also do this from hands and knees if that would work better. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles in both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then right knee towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist and take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift your heart. Hips low, chest high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Let's do this with hips square and with the upper body releasing. Stretching that left leg as straight and long and high as you can, letting your head drop. Step back, warrior one. One more breath here. Release. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. Arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Same thing, other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release arms up. tip forward, standing splits. Continue going in the directions you know to go in, so you don't ever get there. Keep reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Keep letting go more. Last breath here. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Letting go. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend. Strong core. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Interlace fingers, press out through your palms and take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be slight lift of the heels, might be coming all the way up or anywhere in between. Staying in balance on the toes, bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be lower. Make sure you're not overstretching or locking your knees. Release, drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head, let that go. Bend the knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Sinking back and down like you're sitting into a chair. Lift your head high, shoulders low, feeling all the opposition. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Find your balance, adjusting your position so it works for you. Finding your way. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three. finding your balance. Last breath. Step back, warrior one. Release. Finding your way to a good rest. Letting go. Coming back to just right here, right now, the simplicity of that. One more breath. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. This time from down dog, step your left foot just a couple of inches forward with the toes turned out. Reach your left hand back to hold the inside of your foot or ankle, and then shift all your weight into your left foot so you can lift the right leg up. Rolling open through the right hip and looking under your right arm. If you start to fall, you can always bring your left hand back to the floor and either keep it there or find your balance and bring it back to your foot when you're ready. One more breath here in this precarious balance. And then both hands to the front. Step the right foot front, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reverse warrior two. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block, or the floor. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, step the right foot just a couple of inches forward, toes turned out. Reach your right hand back to hold the inside of your foot or ankle. And then lift the left leg up, rolling open through the left hip, looking under your left arm. Can you find calm within the precariousness? One more breath. Release both hands to the front. Step the left foot front, warrior one. Open out. Warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Left arm high, right arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. And then release. Make your way to a good rest, feeling each moment of your transition. Five deep breaths. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog. Send the right leg up and then step forward, low lunge. Drop the back knee. If you want to pat it, you could roll up the side of your mat or put a blanket or cushion under there. And you may want to grab blocks for your hands. You could separate your feet more or less, finding a good distance so you can sink hips forward. And then let's take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can also do a more open twist. And if you prefer to do a high lunge, you could also straighten that back leg. Last breath here. Release. Hands to the floor or to your blocks. Take the hips back, inch the front foot forward, and then flex toes back. Going towards a flat back, towards folding. If you want to go towards splits, Hanumanasana, you can also slide that front heel forward. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Let's come into lizard, both hands to the inside. Turn out through the right foot and shift your weight forward. You can come down onto hands or elbows, on blocks or the floor, and feel free to explore. How does this work for you? If you want to add a quad stretch, you could bend the back leg and reach for it, drawing it in. And release. Make your way back to down dog. I'm just feeling each moment. Left leg sweeps up, step forward, low lunge. Pad your back knee. Adjust the distance between your legs. Release. Hands to the floor or to your blocks. Take the hips back, inch the front foot forward, flex the toes back. Going towards hip square, towards a flat back, towards folding, maybe towards splits. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Let's bring both hands to the inside, turn out through the left foot. Lizard pose. Experiment. It's so easy to go on autopilot when we're doing things we've done many times before, so keep inviting yourself back to real curiosity. This pose is new in this moment. Your body is potentially different than the last time you were here. What are you noticing? What are you discovering? Last breath here. Let's release. Make your way back to your rest. Let's come all the way through to sitting. Extend your legs forward. Seated, forward fold. Use your hands to support you, whether that's on the feet, a strap, or something like a strap around the feet, or on the floor. Going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Grab your toes or ankles, lengthen, and fold. Elbows might push into the legs, or you might lean into your hands or elbows. Let's release, come up. Keep your right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. And then bring your right arm up and over. Gate pose, Parigasana. Big side bend. Let your head fall towards the floor and then Take your top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Keep your head hanging and relaxed as you push into the bottom hand to come up. You can use that hand to help lift your head. And then switch the legs. Top arm up and over. Big reach, like a yawn. Let your head fall towards the floor and then left arm out and down until the left shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up and use that hand to lift your head. Let's open both legs wide. Feet and knees point straight up. Feel free to put something under your hips. Use your hands where they're useful, behind you or in front of you. You can go towards length, towards folding, meeting your edges right where they are. If it's useful, close your eyes. If you had folded forward, walk your way back up. Let's lean back, draw the legs in, shake them out. And I'm going to suggest a supported fish. We are moving towards the end of class. So if there's a different way you'd like to wind things down, do that. If you want to do supported fish, you could do it over blocks or a blanket or rolled up yoga mat or cushion or bolster or foam roller. A lot of different options. Something's going to go behind the upper back pretty high up. Depending on how high the thing is, how big it is, you might want something else supporting your head so that the back of the neck is nice and long. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. Let your body melt, settle, release over your props. And this is a pose you could stay in for a while. This could even be your final resting pose if you are relaxed enough. You might just stay here. If you would like to come out of this now or at any time, a gentle way of doing so is to interlace your fingers behind your head, lift your chin to your chest, taking the pressure off your props. Move your stuff out of your way. And roll down, and you could just check in with yourself. What is needed? What would be a good ending to this practice? Do you want to take some kind of counter stretch, like happy baby or a twist? Do you want to take an inversion or another restorative pose? anything or nothing. If nothing's needed, you can just start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, making any adjustments to your body, your clothing. Eventually settling into stillness and letting go of all the effort. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again and letting this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting, staying relaxed, coming to a comfortable cross-legged position. We'll bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.